I just thought while I was up here, last time I did the garden update, I didn't include my pots. This is ginger. These are beets. These two pots are beets. So you see with beets, I planted one seed in every spot, and one beet seed will give you 2 to 4 beet plants coming up. So I'm not really good at thinning my plants because I always feel like it hurts my heart to thin my plants. But if I want beets growing in this pot, I should probably thin them. More beets. This corner here is ground cherries. So they've been blooming. See if I can find a bloom here. See this little guy right in there? That's a bloom. Okay. There's some more blooms back there. Ground cherries are part of the nightshade family. So you don't want to actually eat them until they're ripe. They grow on a husk. This looks similar to the beets, but I think this is Swiss chard. So you'll see that there's only like, say, 1 plant growing, maybe 2 sometimes, where I put the seed. So it could be dead. I just dropped extra seed sometimes. And some peppers. This is some mint that came out of the garden last year. Since I've taken it and put it in this pot, I've noticed the leaves have increased in size quite a bit. In the basement, under the lights, they would only be about this size. And now I see I'm getting some nice big size mint. I've watched that and read that you should put it into shade and it will grow really well. This parsley is like 3 summers old, this parsley, and it's not bitter. So anyway, down in the basement, it grows really well under the lights all winter long, so I just cut it off and use it. Now these in the corner here, these again are all ground cherries. So I'm really excited about that because they kind of look like, they grow in the husk, I said. They kind of look like Chinese lanterns in a way, only when their husk is, when they're mature, their husk will go kind of a light color of brown, and the cherry inside will be kind of yellowy orange. And you can even wait till they fall off the plant, and then you're guaranteed to know that they're ready to eat and they won't cause you stomach upset. And then of course some squashes. Wow. I think I'm gonna definitely do a cabbage tunnel next year. The greenhouse is starting to look like a little bit of a hot mess. Glenn tells me that's perfect. You can see the scarlet runner beans at the back, just about ready to bloom. Got a storm threatening out there, so I thought I'd take some pictures of the garden here. These bush tomatoes, the determinate varieties, yeah, they're messy. Anyway, I staked them up, and I added a little compost to the bottom of the cherry tomatoes. I actually got some tomatoes happening. Pretty excited. I know a lot of people bought tomato plants that were probably near this size and have had tomatoes all season, but I grew these myself because I could, and that doesn't make them any better. Just makes them special to me. Peas are a hot mess, but they're coming out of there once they're done. And I'll replant the end of the box. I might actually pull some of these peas out here because the pole beans aren't growing super fast. I know the mustard looks messy, but I'm wanting it to go to seed. Maybe I should take some of it out so some of it goes to seed and some of it doesn't. I don't know. Undecided. Now I thought I messed up with the kale planting it, because you see how there's two different kinds here? One's kind of a curly leaf and one's a red Russian. I think that they were in the same box, because look, this row here has the same problem. So, yeah. Garden box is looking full there. We're going to have to start eating some kale and some Swiss chard. The corn is finally putting on some size. It loves these hot days. It also likes lots of water, and so do the squash. So I give them a good drink of water this morning.